Hey YouTube, Gear Driven 101 here. How you guys doing today? So I got another tool that I want to review with you guys. It's one of my favorites, and we're going to use it on a little project of mine, replacing the thrust arm bushings on my Mercedes. So stay tuned. Alright, so we have two sets of one of my favorite tools. It's made by Mueller Keps. It's a German company. Make really nice high quality tools. This is kind of like a master set with most of the common sizes. This is a set for smaller bushings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open them up and show you kind of about them. And yeah. Alright, so like I said, this is like a master set. So the way it works is you got rods, you got the cups, and you got an end cap. So what we'll do is here, I will show you one of the cups. Alright. So each cup has labeling on it. Alright, you can see here. This is a 70-60, which means the outside diameter here is 70 millimeters, and the inside diameter here is 60 millimeters. So they're 10 millimeters thick. Alright, so now they also, hold on, show you number 2 and 4. You see there? Those are for the end cap, so you match the right end cap. So you have here number 4, and they fit together fine. There's no play or anything. It's good quality steel. So what you're gonna do is you put that in there. So you'll have the rod here. It fits on here. You got a nice heavy-duty thrust arm, thrust bushing, and then you'll have the control arm or whatever it is with the bushing. Next, okay, this will be a slightly larger diameter. Then you'll have another cup like this set up that's just slightly smaller than the diameter of the bushing, and you're going to take each end and you're going to tighten them. And what they're going to do is they're going to pull the cups together, and it's going to end up pushing the bushing out into the bigger cup, and that's how you remove it. And basically, you install it the same way, only that you start with the bushing on the outside with a smaller diameter cup. So that's the idea behind that. Now, sometimes you can't get one of these rods through the bushings for some reason. So this set includes what here, a nice heavy duty, almost pretty much ball joint C-clamp. And alright, so it's got this little adapter here, right here. This, alright, will slide into here, like that. And then, instead of this, this little recess here fits into here, and then you can fit the cup on there. And what you'll do is, obviously you have this all the way open probably. You put the other cup set on this end, and you can basically just, you know, tighten it together and push out the bearing bushing and install it the same way. So that's another thing that's nice about this set. Here, the project, I'm gonna be installing new thrust arm bushings on my Mercedes. So basically, we're gonna do a walkthrough of that. We're going to remove the wheels. We're gonna remove the undershield, and I'm gonna set it up with the right cups, and I'll show you how it's done. Alright, so we have the car up in the air, we got the wheel off. Basically, on a W204 Mercedes, you're going to have to remove, obviously, the under panels. We're going to have to disconnect this outer tie rod from the knuckle. And then we have the upper lower control arm. We are going to take this bolt, take it out. We're going to drop that, and then we're going to use the push-pull system. I have my various cups. I have my bushing, and I have a ball joint spreader. I'll show you using that. I got a wrench extender made by Mueller Caps, and I have here a installation paste. Helps with putting the new bushing in without damaging it, and we have some it's basically lubricant for the threads on the rod for the cups. We're going to take the ball joint out for the outer tie rod, and then we're going to take the one bolt right here for the control arm and push it out and put a new one in. Okay, first we're going to take the nut off for the ball joint on the outer tie rod. Alright, now we're going to thread it back on. Reason being is when we use the spreader, it's going to put a lot of force on the threads, and it can do what's called mushrooming. So what you want to do is put the threads on enough so it's kind of flush with the end of the threads on the ball joint, and that's about right. And that'll keep it from spreading apart and mushrooming. So let's put the ball joint spreader on it. The threading. And that's how you break the ball joint loose. Okay. So now we take the nut off. You can see here. And you can see that the ball joint is here, it's undamaged. All right, that's the whole point of this. So now let's get the lower control arm bolt. See here, and we are going to put, it's an E-Torx, but I don't have the right size, so 17 millimeter will do just fine for right now. So I'm not going to use that to tighten it. Alright, so it's broken loose. Now they do have washers on the ends. See here, both sides have a washer. And this should just drop out. So, alright, let's get set up with the cups. And here we go, bushings out. Slide the last cup out. See here, nice and clean. So let's put the new one in. Alright, so we're going to put the cup in now. As you can see, I kind of marked it where I want to stop. You got the line matching up, And yeah, let's run her in. Alright, so the bushing is now in. You see, nice lined up. It's not damaged. See here, great shape. And all we gotta do is put it back up there, tighten it up. We'll put it on, after that, I'll put it on the alignment rack over there and do a final tightening of the bolt when it's on the when it has a load, and yeah, then it's done. So here we go. All right,
So got snugged up. It's all in place. Tie rod's in place. The stuff that I sprayed on it is a kind of like a coating to prevent rust and corrosion. Works great. It is called Worth Film. Let me show you right here. This stuff is awesome. Common thing is for tie rods to seize. I've never had any problems. Now it looks pretty nasty, but I'm telling you, there's absolutely no issues with moving those the inner and outer tie rods. So I'm gonna put on the lemon rack down there and tighten it up fully. But I think this pretty much will conclude my video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a like. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.